One is an idiot, it might be both of them. Shut up, dude.
Happy Matariki!
Hey, thanks, man. You too.
And it is my death anniversary.
Yeah, bro.
It was on Tuesday. 14 years since I got meningoencephalitis.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Brain swole up hard.
Coma for 12 days and died twice. But
Yeah.
can't kill a weed, bro. Moving on.
That's scary. Well, we can move on if you want.
It was real scary, but I don't
Yeah.
want to dwell on it too much. There's people have way worse memories of it than I do.
Yeah, bro. I certainly do.
Yeah. Everybody I know that was there that had anything to do with it.
Yeah.
Had way worse of a time than I did.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, there was a lot of that.
Producer cried. There we
Well,
go.
then tonight's a celebration then.
Of many things.
Hell yeah.
7 stars and the sun. Oh, by the way, somebody we interviewed is nice enough to describe me as God's perfect man.
Oh, that's nice.
Then somebody else who I've met like twice told my partner, "Oh, Jared, he's like the perfect man." So that's 2 in a week.
Okay.
That's like fist bumps from the universe.
So you're waiting for a third one.
Oh, nah, that'd just be overkill.
Elvis, you're the perfect man.
See, it means nothing. Now, I told you, the third one would be overkill. And you're just like, oh, fuck.
There it is then.
You don't even like Motorhead and you went for that.
Yeah.
Where do you want to start?
I don't know. There's
So much.
There is so much. I applied for a job at Lockheed Martin.
Sick. I was not expecting that.
I'm just tempting fate. I don't know.
Brilliant.
That's one of those things, bro. Yes, I don't know. I'll pull that thread.
Hey, though, if they like do a background check
Yeah.
on you and they find
Yo, this
this
guy
podcast,
fucking
this
hates
is how
bullying.
they'll kill you.
Yeah.
Yeah, come for the interview. Brilliant. Keep us updated on that.
I will. Yeah, I'll let you know.
Luis Guzman.
Oh, bro, there is Luis Guzman news.
Yeah, bro.
Green MP Luis Guzman, who
Well, former
stealing
yeah.
from boutiques in Auckland.
I didn't know that she'd stole up to $8,000 worth of clothes.
Yeah, that might have been her haul that she got snapped for.
Yeah,
Yeah.
all up though. $8,000.
Yeah.
Bro, if you add all my clothes together,
Yeah.
it's definitely not
Like
$8,000.
I'm not getting close.
Yeah.
She said in an interview, JC interviewed her.
The
John
big
Campbell.
JC.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah. Oh, John Campbell.
Who were you thinking?
No, I was
Jesus Christ.
I was thinking of the late JC, not the big JC. John Campbell's clearly like marvelous. Has got to outrank it.
She said in the interview, I wish I could just apologize for the shoplifting and plead guilty, man, and not have to talk about also this other very personal thing that the world doesn't treat very kindly. Well, I mean, you could have done that though. You could have just said, yeah, sorry.
I saw her saying like this was my way to get out, and the fact that I didn't just sit down, think about it, and get out, is my biggest regret.
Yeah,
and you're like, that
bro,
tracks.
I was pretty sympathetic.
If
for
you
most of
wrote
the
it all
interview,
down,
honestly. Yeah.
If you wrote it all down, I'd be like, you should regret this part.
Yeah.
This is probably where it all goes wrong.
Yeah, but it's like when people they cheat on a partner instead of breaking up with them.
Yeah.
And it's like,
Come on,
I mean,
now.
you're probably just trying to get it out, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nah, just there's that thing though, eh? Your mental illness does a lot of heavy lifting after you fuck up.
Yeah.
There's a lot of politicians that have that. It's a reoccurring thing.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think my job would tolerate it. If, like, I stole $8,000 worth of power tools and then I was like, well, you see, I felt like my only way out was to get caught. Like,
Yeah.
No. You
Well,
did it a few times,
I mean,
Jared.
she still got like charged and convicted and lost her job and all that sort of stuff.
Yep.
So, yeah.
And what do they
She
do?
did crimes and got punished.
$8,000 worth of clothes, okay, what's that work out to in Boeing stock?
I don't know.
Probably fuck all, but
Yeah.
I was just thinking of like, if she got convicted and that fined and all that shit, then there must be, I hope these bigger stories of people doing worse shit getting punished the same level.
Yeah.
Like, scale it to what they've done. Did you know Netflix is making a movie and it's called Fly Me to the Moon?
Uh-huh.
And it's about NASA faking the moon landing.
Oh, yeah.
And the
A dramatization. presumably.
Yeah, and the old steel beanies are getting fucking mad ass about it.
The steel beanies.
Well, it's winter.
Yeah.
A tin hat? Nah. They're up to 5G, bro. Steel beanie.
I like that.
Yeah. Well, those fellas are pissed off because they reckon that if you've read any conspiracy shit, there's a thing that the Illuminati and all that, whoever evils, they have to like, in order to get the magic to work, they have to put these things and symbols
like
in.
clues and stuff.
Yeah,
That's always cracked me up about those kind of conspiracy theories.
Yeah.
It's like they have to like they get off
stupid.
on leaving enough clues that someone like me could figure it out.
You know, that means if you think that and you think you're doing it, that means in your head you've gone far enough down the clues path to where they catch you. And then it's like, well, Mr. Jizzy, and they tell you the whole plan. Like, you think it's a movie, and you're gonna Bruce Willis your way out. Sorry, mate, but everyone's mad at they're putting this fake moon landing in to like rub it in our face. Like, who is and what face? Like, everything about getting mad at that is hilarious.
It is. It's a weird thing to get worked up about.
Fuck those people. That's what you get.
Why would anyone in that space have any kind of genuine intentions?
If you're if you're mad at that, like, hey, I think these people are doing it to us on purpose. It's like, kinda, but not for the way you think.
They're trying to raise their share price.
That's all they're doing.
That is 100% of what they do.
So they kind of care, but that's not what you think they're caring about.
Yeah. It's the same way with all the diversity stuff that people get real mad at. Like, they're not. The agenda is to make money. The agenda isn't like to make people gay.
Yeah. It's. I like the idea that people. Wait a minute. They're making us gay. It's like, bro, my brother's gay. He was born fabulous. I'm pretty sure they are. Like, I don't know. Joe Rogan had that joke about like, if you can be talked into Mormonism, you're just lucky gay guys didn't get to you first. Like, I don't think you can be talked into it. You probably are. It's all good. Do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do whatever you want. Have fun. Speaking of gay stuff, there was now I'm not sure if it was a rugby league player or it might have been Aussie rules, but I think it's a rugby league player who has tattoos on his legs.
Yeah, bro. Tell us what they say.
Could you look this up, please? We have a digital wizard, perhaps helping with some video. One of them is if I said Sagot, would everybody know what I meant?
I do.
Okay.
Yeah.
One of them says, "Eat shit, Sagot," and the other one says, "Snort lines in fuck." And it's like in cursive at the top of his thighs. Now,
like,
what I'd love to know your thoughts on this, bro. Is he a power top? Is this a homophobic thing, or is he like a power top?
If you're at that point of getting that stuff tattooed on your legs, I don't think it matters. It could be a sheep. Yeah, I don't think
whatever's unfortunate enough to not be able to outrun you.
Yeah,
and he's a professional league player. Almost everything. NRL player tattoos. Snort lines and fuck is one of them. The other one is eat shit, Sagot.
But like, the thing that fucked me up about it.
But it's the F slur, it's not
the thing that
that
first photo.
Those are those are hard tattoos to be getting, bro.
Dude, but the thing that
what are you doing, dude?
Bro, I know you're a league player.
Yeah.
Like, you think about different things to what I think about.
Yeah.
You're better at this than anything I've been good at.
Yeah.
I am in no way trying to talk shit at this dude. I am talking shit on the idea of, cuzzy, you know how small your shorts are.
Yeah.
You're a professional league player. You've been wearing league shorts your whole life. That's on purpose.
Might have been one really bad night, bro. If he's been on the lines for a long time.
You wear tights. Like, you do something.
He should be wearing tights.
You do something.
Yeah.
Because the fact that hasn't come up is like he's in that team. Other people train with him in that team. He has coaches and doctors and nutritionalists. Like, he's around people all the time.
Yeah.
In those shorts.
Yeah.
And no one in Cronulla was like, bad look for a shark, mate. No one. Or he's just been sitting. The other idea is he set his entire league career with fucking Suzanne Paul Natural Glow, like just foundationing up his thighs before he goes and runs into other dudes. Like, that's the other reality. And the one day that he's run out of Natural Glow, he's like, fuck, this could get me in some shit. Better play out of my skin.
Yeah. And he will be. He'll be playing his best league right now, I assume.
Bro, but like to get that tattoo on there, that's just you were smashed in your league shorts.
Yeah.
And someone, bro, you should get that tattooed. And he's like, fucking A, mate.
He probably got snort lines and fuck. And then he was like, this is hilarious. On the other leg.
Why would you do that? Eat shit, sag it. It's just, yeah, bro.
Ooh.
But to get them there, it just, you would like, come on, bro. Even the swastika fellas get them below the collar.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, you get them in places that most people aren't gonna see.
Yeah.
But you're in these tiny little shorts and you're gonna get that there. Oh, bad choice, bro.
It's a bad choice.
Bad choice.
From last week, we called our episode the COVID-19 Spectacular, and it had an interstitial on YouTube.
Oh, yeah, bro.
I checked in. You said you'd done something to the visual of the episode. I checked it, and it had a thing. I was the only view, and it had like an interstitial saying, "Get the latest about COVID vaccines."
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
No, yeah. I as soon as I posted it, it had that.
We'll probably get another one now.
Maybe it's because you fucking said the word. What was it? Interstitial.
Hurty jabby. What do they call it? The stabby jabby.
No. I'm confused about the interstitial part. I thought there was a movie.
Oh. No, that's Interstellar.
Potato, tomato. Can I have another drink?
Sure, man.
Apparently, for the presidential debate that took place today.
Please, I haven't seen it.
It's exactly what you think it is. It's two old guys at a bowling club arguing.
Yeah.
And one of them is jacked up on heaps of pills.
Yeah.
That he somehow can cover with a drug test.
And in a few months, one of them will be in charge of the CIA.
Yeah, dude. And the other guy is like, you know when you talk to your grandfather and it gets to that point where he makes noises in between words? No. Like, oh, it's good to see you. And it's just, are you doing good? I am. And it's just, and you're like, oh fuck, this is brutal. But he's doing that. See, the thing with when we started the. And so he doesn't know he's doing that.
Yeah.
Bro, 15 minutes into the debate, it comes out, Joe Biden has a head cold. That's what this is. That's
who's saying that 15 minutes in?
The Democrats, I don't know, his people. But
right.
Yeah, it like became a thing of 15 minutes in. And
he's got a cold, that's why he seems like...
Yeah, bro, it looks like if you imagine like Conor McGregor beating something up and being like... Are you sure you guys want to watch this? Like, that's what it looks like.
Yeah.
Trump he's burying him. Like, people are like, oh, fuck, Biden's over. This is going to get him off the
Who do you think they should put in instead of him?
No one.
He's too old. Like, his voters think he's too old.
Yeah.
He's not Trump. That's all he's got going for him.
Yeah. There's no one. There's no one to put in.
Bernie. Put in Bernie.
Nah. Bernie's at that live long enough to see yourself become the villain. He's
not the villain. He might be too old as well.
You give him that power, and I bet he nukes some stuff. Like he's just,
no, Bernie won't.
I reckon corrupts, bro. All these years, Bernie's been sitting there like, just give me the ball, and he finally gets it, and he's just like, fuck China, and like he just does something fucking outrageous, and everyone's just like, no. I've been here for 50 fucking years.
I've been This psycho's been holding it in there long.
No, and that's what I mean. It's like, congratulations, President Sanders. And he just is like, well, now you know who I've always had a problem with? And it's just like, here it comes. That's why he can't put him in now. Yeah. Nah, they needed, I don't know, bro. Fuck it. Just pick The Rock. Just get The Rock to be the puppet. That's all it is who's the puppet for the terrible fucking evil machine.
Yeah.
That's way too close to Idiocracy.
Yeah. No. Make Idiocracy, give it to The Rock. just make it The Rock, and he has to wear a wig, and he walks around with machine guns being like, we're going to fix everything.
He's very motivated, and it would be good to have someone very motivated in there.
Yeah, to do what he's told.
But I would hope that it would be a very motivated nerd.
I love the idea that people think the president is up to what he wants. That's not how it works.
No.
He's getting told what to do, bro.
Sure.
Surely.
To an extent.
Nah, surely. BlackRock, all those other fucking major corporations that are like, we got you now, do as we say. So I think that's why they have to keep doing the dumb shit that they're doing. Because, like, wasn't Obama's whole thing was that he was going to shut Guantanamo Bay and it's still open?
No, what he did do was end the torture program.
Sure.
So he didn't shut Guantanamo Bay, but he did end the torture program.
So they just beat the prisoners up now and don't call it torture? Or are they just not trying to get any information?
You
know what I'm saying?
On paper.
But you know what I'm saying? This guy's whole buzz was, I'm going to do this.
Yeah.
And he's like, hey, at least I stopped them from being tortured.
Yeah.
That's not a thing that, yeah, cool, you did it, but...
Yeah, he did it pretty much right away.
You guys were torturing people.
Yeah. So he did that, and then he ramped up the targeted killing program. So he was like, no more torture, but way more murder.
Hey, we could save a lot of money housing these guys if we just take them out before we bring them home. See, it's just like you were saying, bro. It's just cunts making money. There's no way that their job, like, Trump was in charge, bro, and he's like, I'll release the JFK files, I'll release this, I'll release that, and it's like,
you should have done that.
How do you not know them now?
Yeah.
Why can't you just tell us?
Yeah.
Because you're using it as a fucking cooker
Probably
trap.
because it's confidential, and they'll like, they won't put him in jail for falsifying business records, but they might for saying who killed JFK.
He's just slowly walking past a steel beanie and giving them a tap on the dick with that. That's all he's doing. That's enough to make those steel beanies be like, oh,
yeah,
he's gonna fucking change it, drain the swamp. And it's like, he's not doing anything. None of them are. You're wrong. He is the biggest thing in the swamp. You think he wants to drain it?
Yeah.
He's got John Cena numbers on merch. He's got to,
Shirts, Trump?
Yeah, Trump.
Absolutely, bro.
Yeah.
He's a merch machine.
Yeah,
dude.
but he's got to be one of the only people up there with the same amount of merch sold by like Hulk Hogan and John Cena and Twilight.
It's got to be up there.
Yeah.
It's got to be up there.
I'd love to know how much money he's made just off merch.
Yeah. Supposedly Martin Shkreli is behind making the Donald Trump crypto coin.
That tracks.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah. There's Nobby Clark news.
Oh, Cobby Lark. Yeah. What do we got?
Cobby Lark. Well, apparently his brother interrupted a council meeting to protest and tell councillors that if they act up when they're all menopausal, that'll be totally fine. But you're all judging my brother because he had a heart surgery and acted up. That's the story. That's the news story.
Wow.
Yeah.
Cobby Lark.
Yeah. Not that has happened, but that if it did happen, it'd be fine. Yeah, like interrupted business to bring that in. Yeah, but
like chicks that are menopausal aren't just be like, firefighters. Like, what's up, darkies? Like at a public event.
Yeah.
Not a lot of ladies pulling that shit off and being like, I had a hot flush like 2 minutes before I took that microphone.
Yeah.
You don't get that.
His Nobby's excuse was that he had like heart surgery, and one of the side effects of that is that you get
racist.
Yeah, you get racist from the heart surgery.
I know heaps.
No, it's like it confuses mental threads and impairs your decision making. Like, why the fuck are you mayor?
yeah.
Like, okay, if you have mental health problems, don't be the fucking mayor. If your diagnosis is will make poor decisions, stop being the mayor. Get out of here.
Yeah, if I had a family member that got told that, I'd have their bank card. Like, you'd take precautions to stop them from injuring themselves.
If it happened to you,
the wider community.
Yeah, if that happened to you, I'd be like, at least for the next couple months, you can't be mayor.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
Oh, if it happened to you, I'd be like, you're not allowed to drive.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd be pretty. Yeah, no, that would be way worse on that. What about Google announcing their new supercomputer, the quantum one?
I haven't heard about that. Is it another scam?
It's probably a scam to make money. Trying to talk up about how we're all going to need quantum computers and shit.
They can't do quantum computing. So what have they announced?
They've got this new one.
No, they don't. What have they announced?
They've made one that is 241 million times faster than the one they made in 2019.
241 million times faster.
Yep, that's what this article said.
Okay.
I can't even remember where the article come from, but
can we fact check this, bro?
Apparently, the Frontier supercomputer
is
the one that they brought out, and it's the most powerful computer in the world that would take a little over 47 years to crunch the same numbers to a regular computer.
There we go.
I didn't understand that.
Neither.
No.
I just tried to look cool because I thought you were going to be like, okay. I was like, fuck, I better downplay this quick.
Yeah. Okay, well, quantum computing, I think, is...
I thought it was all shit.
What involves like harnessing quantum entanglement, which I don't think they can do.
Yeah.
They can observe it.
Oh, it's 47 years faster than the first supercomputer.
Okay, not what did you say? 247 million times.
This one, this is what's funny.
Yeah.
My one's way worse than what that says.
Yeah.
My one was like 241 million times than the supercomputer they made in 2019, or released in 2019.
Okay, so
what the fuck does it even mean, though?
No, it says...
Can you do quantum mathematics? Is that a thing?
No.
Quantum physics is, eh?
Yes.
But it's horrifically confusing, and everybody that's ever tried to get into it bails.
Yes, it's...
Yeah.
So quantum entanglement exists, so when you... I don't know...
Don't. This is going to be dumb, bro.
All I'm going to say is...
Should we get a black light?
No. Like, regular computing will always be limited by the speed an electron can pass from point to point.
Cool.
Quantum computing uses quantum entanglement to mean that it happens instantaneously rather than at the speed of light. So you can make things happen instantly rather than with that delay as small as it is. And that's supposed to be the major jump.
Okay, so if you could make every electron move instantaneously, it would improve the speed. I get it. I sort of understand what it's leading towards.
Right.
What the implications would be. But it just... I don't know. It's already pretty fast.
I got a little bit of Google News as well, bro. They've started publishing AI news on Google News. So there are AI
like
news
the
websites.
Fucking Northhead thing.
What do you mean?
They just generate fake news.
Purpose? Google's not generating fake news. No, what these AI news sites do is they aggregate other information from other news sources, and an AI pumps out 50 articles about it, and some of them inevitably get picked up and viewed. They don't add anything, and what they do add, being AI, is probably fucking wrong.
They're going to use AI everywhere, and it's going to be bad.
Yes, and Google's own policies say that they shouldn't be using this shit, so that they shouldn't be publishing AI articles, basically stuff that's like churned out a new version of something without adding any value to it.
Yeah,
because you're just introducing bullshit into the equation for no reason, like muddying the waters so someone who didn't do anything can make money. Yeah. Well, they are publishing that news on their news site. It's being pushed to people.
Shock Google.
Yeah, bro, nice as.
When they used to
don't be evil, bro.
Yeah, don't be evil. Bro, do you remember on Simpsons when Mr. Burns is like, now, in life, you have love, friends, and love, religion, and friends. These are the 3 demons you must slay in order to succeed in business. Mm-hmm. And it ends up being a whole episode about him being evil.
Yeah.
And the whole time I was watching it, I was like, this is why Google called themselves that. This is why they said it about don't be evil. Like, because they ditched that, eh?
Apparently.
Yeah. Oh, that's fucked up. Fuck Google, dude. But I don't know, whoever was put in that position to make that much money off a thing when it first happened, like search engines were there was heaps. Was it Yahoo and fucking Ask Jeeves and shit, and Google just fucking got better and dominated.
Yeah.
Bing tried to keep up, and we all use it as a laugh.
Yeah. It's not very good though.
It's fucking terrible. Yeah. It's fucking terrible.
What are you supposed to do?
Hey, so
become a Linux nerd.
I've got like 3 more things. Did you know drag queens are suing Brian Tamaki?
Amazing.
I read that and was
For
like,
defamation?
yeah, yeah, that's it. I read that headline and was like, whoa, what the fuck? I'm going to make up everything I can about that article and not tell anyone I didn't read it. Because fuck Brian Tamaki and go drag queens.
Yeah.
How the fuck that fella has a person that's come from his personal, like his group, his, what are they called? Disciples. He's anointed someone as a disciple that went on to touch kids. And he's still going after the high heels.
One of his mentors is one of those people as well.
That might be the dude I'm talking about.
Yeah, real fucking filthy. And he still associates with him at the same time as trying to
go
blame
after
fucking drag queens for it.
Fucking dicky.
Bro, and they... Act Party's doing the same thing, and the Act Party turns out to be basically a pedophile club. Would you rather that your child was groomed into becoming homosexual or groomed them into becoming an ACT voter?
Who didn't realise that ACT stands for a child's touch? I don't think any of us knew that. You think they do? Probably now.
Yeah.
I've got so many terrible jokes I could say that I feel like would have to get edited out.
Yeah.
Like in order to join the ACT Party, like in their actual ranks, you have to get molested by one of them. Like, is it like the Freemasons, bro? And they have to go do weird rituals, but it's all based on ACT Party stuff. Like, we will cut through red tape while creating more. That'd be funny.
Did you hear that streamer Dr. Disrespect?
Bro, do you know what's going on?
Lost his Twitch deal.
Why?
Because he was sexting with a minor. But now because for the last couple years he'd been doing the same shit, bro, talking about drag queens, shitting on the groomers as he called them. Turns out that he was sexting a minor back in like 2019, and Twitch has sat on it. They all like just paid each other money and kept it quiet. And now he's come out, bro. All these fucking conservatives come out now. I want to talk about nuance. Yeah. Like, well, I mean, she was probably 17. Like, if she was 17, that guy Sneeko who didn't get hit quite hard enough, in my opinion. He's like, well, what if she's like 17 years old and 354 days? Would it be okay then if he was? Bro, no one's seen the texts, so they got to be worse than Justin Roiland's texts.
But, oh man, can you believe this professional video game player turned out to be a dick?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's like 6'8". He could get any chick he wanted. That's why Dr. Disrespect has burned through all the hose he can.
Yeah.
And he's playing with fire. Got burnt. Later, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, someone put up a picture being like, can you believe they're taking this guy out of a game no one knew he was in? And he was on 2K23 or some shit, like a basketball game. I don't have a fucking clue.
He's making millions from just playing video games on stream and whatever. Yeah.
And going after minors.
Well, he wasn't making money from that. That's you have your work and then you have your passion.
But just, hey, can you believe this guy that calls himself Dr. Disrespect and plays video games for a living was sexting with a minor?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I can believe that.
fucking can. Yeah. Fella's just sitting there on that's what's happening now. All of these fucking streamer dudes and celebrities and shit, they're looking through all the Instagram hoes, but because Instagram connects to everybody, all these hoes have hooked up with somebody else.
Sure.
Yeah. So they're like, oh, I need a fresh one. Yeah, bro, that's what I reckon's happening. That's gotta be it. These fellas are trying to like that's gotta be what's happening. These fellas are like, damn it, all these hoes been ran through. And it's like, bro, you've been ran through. Shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
And it's, I don't know, I think it's weird. But that's what it's gotta be. I need a new Ferrari that no one's driven.
Yeah. I think it's more...
And then it turns out that's an illegal Ferrari, sir.
Yeah.
It's not even finished being built.
Yeah.
How did you even buy that? The Dead Zephyrs, you know that band?
I do, yeah.
They're fucking pretty cool. I think we all know the boy BB Malloy.
Sure, bro, yeah.
Yeah, they've got a new music video for their new single. They've been doing a mad charge on it. They're fucking doing pretty well. It's pretty awesome to see the boy crushing it.
Oh, you should show me after this.
Yeah.
Dead Zephyrs, hell yeah.
And I found something cool about language, like English. Oh, probably happens in other languages, but I didn't know about it.
I wouldn't guarantee it, bro. English is fucked.
Yeah, I didn't know about it, and I think you will know about it, and you'll be like, "Oh, bro, of course." Metaphors. Do you know what that is?
I don't know, is it a bad metaphor?
Kinda. It's
like a malapropism?
It's when you put two of them together that makes like it's worse. It's like no sense. Like we'll burn that bridge when we get to it. Like,
right. Yeah.
Does the Pope shit in the woods?
People in glass houses sink ships.
Yeah. Yeah. For some reason, I love this shit.
Yeah.
I've never
That's
heard
a lot of fun.
Metaphors. They're great.
Yeah.
Everyone should play with those. Like, yeah. My dad used to say when people would ask him like, "Oh, you want a beer?" My dad used to say, "Are the Kennedys gun shy?" And I always thought that was funny.
They should be, bro. No, they don't have guns. They got bows and arrows and sticks of dynamite,
Dude,
bro.
So yeah,
let it fly, boys.
I've heard people say it heaps, bro. Like to my dad, of like, you want a beer? And he's like, "Oh, are the Kennedys gun shy?" Well, they probably fucking should be. And like just little changes on that.
Yeah.
But yeah, when you think of like, oh, is the Pope gun shy? Like whatever one you because everybody has different metaphors and shit.
Yeah.
So like, have you ever heard oh, it's so cold out there. Some brass monkeys are looking for welders.
No, I haven't heard
so
that.
they can weld their balls back on. I'm like, bro, no one says
No,
that
doesn't
anywhere
make it-
ever.
No, I've never heard that.
Go to golf, bro, walking across the course, and someone yells out, "Flash! It's fucking brass monkeys out here, bro!" I'm like, never fucking heard of that. I think Ben Whip knew it.
My mum will say shit like, "Close the window. There's mosquitoes around here big enough to fuck cats."
We ain't here to fuck spiders. Yeah, that's fucking good. Holy hell! But nah, metaphors just made me think of you would be a king of those.
Yeah.
Just coming up with.
I was trying to make a joke about that when we were thinking about telling jokes.
Oh yeah.
If you get it confused with priapism, you know what a priapism is?
Nah.
No, it's when your dick gets hard, but it's associated with like a, what do you call it? Like a carnal priapism, whatever. Like when your dick gets hard after you die.
That's a great brand name.
Yeah, but I don't know. I thought that could be fun. Like, what?
You need to dig up, bro.
Yeah, bro. What?
Maybe dig another pile.
My friend asked me,
and
"What's a
run up that one."
malapropism?" I said, "That's when your dick gets hard after you die." Whatever. I have Elon Musk
The best
news,
way
bro.
to do that.
I have great
hang
free
on.
speech news.
Hang on. The best way to do that as a stand-up, though,
Yeah.
is to be like, yeah, it's
Like,
when your
just bend the joke like I
bro,
just did.
when your dick gets hard after you die, and when no one looks at you, bro, just slowly get hard.
on.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that'll be it.
Yeah, I like that.
That'll be how you do it.
Elon
news.
Yeah, but I have free speech news. So Elon's personally reinstating the Twitter account Visegrad24, I think it's called. It's like it follows the wars in Ukraine and wherever.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so that account posted a graphic photo of an Afghani child being sodomized with a stick and was auto banned. Good news is free speech, bro.
Elon's bringing
him back. Personally bringing him back. And just to be clear, you can't post a picture of Elon with Ghislaine Maxwell. That's not free speech. Just sort of make that clear. Oh, bro, one more bit of news about that. There's a lawsuit that was filed in California. Neuralink forced a pregnant employee to deal with monkeys that had the herpes B virus that scratched her.
Ladies and gentlemen, we'll be right back after this break.
Well.
Cheers.
Test.
Are we live?
Hell
Recording now?
It's probably Elon's babies in that herpes monkey lady.
You realize when I fucking edit it now, my missus is going to have to hear herpes monkey lady, herpes
Yes.
monkey lady, herpes monkey lady. Brilliant.
Do as you see fit.
I have something to ask. Do you think it's a good idea or a bad idea?
Okay.
boot camps for delinquents.
Yo,
What do you reckon?
okay, I have two thoughts on this. One is that Humpty said that I don't care if they work. Basically, he got advice being like, hey, these won't work. They could make things worse. And his public response was, I don't care what people say about whether it works or doesn't work.
Yeah.
I'm doing it. Like, okay. The other piece of information is my dad did one.
When he was younger,
Yeah, bro.
he was a delinquent and got
He was a
sent to
delinquent youth.
and got sent to
And
a
he
boot
went to a
camp.
boot camp, and he says it changed his life for the better. That he really needed discipline, and that's where he got it. And it,
Did he keep in touch with any of the people from boot camp?
I don't know. But he says that it worked for him. The evidence on it is pretty
other.
sketchy, but his personal anecdote is like, no, I needed something like that. And
There was, I know of a dude, I won't say where from, and he got apparently sent to one. I didn't know him at the time. He was way older than me. But he came back and like just militarized how he was doing street shit.
oh, true.
Yeah, like he just
bro.
applied
Now
it.
he's all organized,
He just
disciplined.
Well, my angle is that if you take something really ratchet and put it somewhere and make it mean again, and then put it back where it was,
Yeah.
that seems unfair. Like,
Yeah.
it seems destined to sort of go wrong.
Yeah.
I don't know how you're supposed to apply them correctly, but it's like, if a kid gets sent to boot camp, then you need to look at the other identifying things around this fella on why he went the way he went. Don't apply it to his sentence.
Yeah.
Don't do that. Let the guy fucked up. Fucking boot camp it is. But I think there needs to be an address on that. On like, you take something awesome. Like if you have a shitty garden,
Yeah.
and you take a plant out of it and you make it awesome and then put it back in that garden, it doesn't make the rest of the garden awesome. Hey,
Okay.
it does. That's not how gardens work. Like,
I mean, it might. Depends on the plant.
does it? I don't. That's what I'm saying. I would assume that a shit environment makes things shitty.
Yeah.
That
Yeah,
doesn't mean you can take one element out of that shitty environment and yell at it and organize it and teach it to cook and clean and do all of the domesticate it
Yeah.
and militarize it and then put it back where it was and think it has any shit show.
I don't know. What if you did it with a bunch of them, and then you got like a partly healthy ecosystem somewhere? I don't know. I'm not opposed to trying things. I'm opposed to trying things that have already been shown not to work.
That's,
As much as there's like,
I think this,
and
but
I say that with my own dad
Yeah.
saying that it helped him.
yeah, this is what I'm sort of getting at though. Like, there isn't like this ultra wave of those dudes coming back from ones and it being awesome and them changing everything around them.
Yeah.
That doesn't fucking happen. It's the other way.
Yeah.
So yeah, it might help some people and level them out and shit, but
And it might level up some bad guys.
might level up some bad guys, bro.
Yeah.
Or put two bad guys together that have only needed another bad guy.
Sure. I mean, you could say those things about regular prison, I suppose. Whatever. They'll do whatever they want. Doesn't
I
matter.
just think it's
Whatever
weird.
shit matters.
It's just like how you're saying about old Humpty being like, "Oh yeah, I don't care.
Yeah.
I'm
I don't care if it works or not. I'm doing it.
I'm going
What
to do my thing. So
Yeah.
eat my dick. This is Nicola.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's strange, bro. It just seems very weird. I know there's a lot of things people are mad at the government for and shit in New Zealand, but take a number line up. No one cares. It's all good. What about,
Did you see the COVID inquiries getting expanded?
what does this mean?
That means that there's an inquiry into how the pandemic response was handled by the New Zealand government.
Who's the running the inquiry?
Well, it was appointed by Labour guys previously, and they're expanding it and appointing mostly their own guys. There's one guy that they're keeping, and that's a point of contention. What's interesting is that Winston Peters, current Deputy Prime Minister, he was
The deputy prime minister.
he was
at the
Deputy
time.
Prime Minister when the lockdowns were happening.
yeah, dude. I
So it
love
was an
that.
investigation into like the
He's just
overreach
standing
of
there
the,
like, these bastards.
yeah. We got to hold these fuckers to account.
It's
like,
you, cuz.
yo, you're the one who was like, hey, no jab, no dole, no parole.
You're the
Like,
voice, try
man.
and understand it. Like, you gotta talk to him in his language, I guess, but...
Yeah. But
Fuck
he cuddled
yeah.
up to the steel beanies, bro.
Yeah.
Now he's doing...
Bro, because get your numbers.
Yeah.
You realize there's more steel beanies than there are the people that watch the government and politics and the news and understand what's going on.
Yeah, bro. I hadn't considered that, but
That's
that's
why
probably
Trump's
right.
doing what Trump's doing, dude.
Yeah.
If you can click with those guys, like, yeah, it's idiocracy. He just
Yeah.
stands up and he's just like, what up, losers? And these people, not my people, my good people, I'm one of you.
Yeah.
So you've never been one of us.
I love the poorly educated. Oh, God, I love poor people so much.
Yeah, bro. And he's just, everyone's like, how is he doing it? And it's like, because there are more people that don't care and I don't understand, that just think it's funny, then there are other people who are really onto it and are watching this shit and are making an informed decision based on the information they're given. Nah. Heaps of people just want to see the dude tell everyone else they suck. He offers no solutions. If
Yeah.
anything, the things he comes up with are worse. Can we nuke hurricanes?
That's what it's all about now, man. It's about hurting the people who oppose you
Yeah,
rather
bro.
than achieving
Yeah.
anything.
That's it.
Did you see Julian Assange is free?
Did you see WikiLeaks just deleted 20,000 files?
No, I didn't.
Looks like a deal was made.
I didn't catch that part of it. That's
Oh,
fascinating.
Yeah.
He was they ended
But
up
this
trying.
is all. Remember, this is I'm getting my information off the steelists of beanies. So yeah,
Who's that?
No, just that's what I mean. I look up the
Just
worst
at large.
ones I can find.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Well,
wild ones, wild.
I mean, all that stuff will be archived. What's the good in deleting it?
The iron
That's
top
probably
hat.
to make it look like they made
There
a
you
deal.
go.
That's hilarious.
The iron top hat. That is the level you want to get to. These are the fellas that. This is like super cooker. The iron top hat. That's above a steel beanie.
Yeah.
Yeah, the iron top hat's got to be the. That's just below Alex Jones, where
Yeah.
it changes
Who
from.
wears the manganese cowboy hat?
Nah, titanium.
Yeah.
Well, it's got to be the titanium fizz. Like the,
My lady.
no, that's a fedora, isn't it?
Yeah.
I was meaning the little red one with a tassel.
Oh, that's sick.
Yeah,
That's way
fez.
cooler.
Yeah, it's
How do you do Alex Jones saying, what's an Indian greeting?
Is it Indian? I thought it was Turkish.
Oh, Turkish. What's a Turkish greeting then?
I almost made an animal noise because I didn't actually know. I was gonna,
Which animal?
A turkey. Yeah.
Oh. I think like a sloth or something. Like, what are you trying to say about the Turkish people? Yeah, I have no idea what a sloth sounds like either.
Just guess it. I'm a sloth. They're like Pokemon, right?
Yeah,
Just say
yeah,
their
they
name.
could just say their own name.
Boy, I remember that when I was younger, somebody saying like to my mum and dad, "Can you believe these kids out there that like they love Pokemon more than they love animals? They know more." And my little brother, who's like 6, was one of those kids who's like turns to me being like, "Animals don't scream their name. Pokemon scream their name. You know what they are because they're like telling you it." I'm like, "Yeah, that's fucking pretty clever." And yeah, I've seen tons of memes about that, like people who are saying Pokemon helped them on like learning and memorizing. It's like,
Yeah,
that's weird to think of that.
yeah. Yeah,
Like,
my boy's been watching it. He watched the OG series, like the 90s one, and he loved it. And then he like watched one of the more modern ones, and he kind of didn't really give a shit. Like,
Bro, that's got to be
out.
how you raise kids now, eh? Is be like, check out The Simpsons, man. This is funny as. And they're like, "Oh, this is a great night with my dad." And then you're like, "Okay, now you get to watch The Simpsons." And you just put on a shit late new episode.
Yeah,
And then
yeah.
I was like, "Yeah." And you're like, "Never watching The Simpsons again, are you?" Just tarnish everything. Nah, it's just weird. Yeah, seeing heaps of shit about just how entertainment can help stuff and grow in kids and stuff. Like
Yeah,
that. Mm.
yeah. I think stories help people a lot, and TV is like story crack.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
Wow, that's a good way to put it, eh?
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. It's a story that does all it does all the thinking for you. Just
Yeah.
presents a story in a bright and colourful way right in your face.
Yep.
Yeah,
Here you go, here you go, here you go. Everything
Yeah.
just catered for.
but it teaches you to follow threads and like all that sort of stuff. Julian Assange, he was tried in Saipan.
Oh, yeah?
It's in the Marianas Islands or whatever. It's the middle of fucking nowhere. It's a tiny little remote island. That whole island chain has like 50,000 people on it. And he was tried in a US court there, and where he had to plead guilty to the charges conspiracy to obtain and disclose national defense information. He'd pleaded guilty to one charge of that. They sentenced him to time served, and they put him on a plane to Australia.
And deleted 20,000 files.
Maybe. Could we get a fact checked on that?
Can Google that for me? I've seen some shit on it.
Because I just don't see what that would accomplish other than public perception.
For who?
Possibly in the favor of WikiLeaks, right?
Yeah, but Daddy's home.
Would show that they would... Yeah, I don't know if that would like undermine their trust more than it would show that they were being bullied by the government. Who knows, man?
So what did you want, just Julian Assange or about those files?
About the files. Did they just delete 20,000?
So he's free, but that sets a U.S. legal precedent.
Good.
He exposed the government breaking the law, and that's illegal.
Yep.
So it didn't used to be this way. If you found the government breaking the law in a place like the USA, you should be able to come forward and go, they're breaking the law, and you don't go to jail.
But this has been going for 14 years.
Yeah. Yeah, bro. Yeah, it's been wild. At first, what they wanted him for was rape.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wild.
He's like, the Matrix just... Now I live in the Ecuador embassy. Yeah, he was Neo.
Yeah.
Even with the, he's not Neo, but he's a Matrix character.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But WikiLeaks published something critical of the Ecuador embassy, and they kicked him out. And that's how he ended up in the UK prison. And there was an ongoing legal battle, and their last defense there was that the CIA was plotting to kill him. Like, you can't let him go, they'll kill him. Or at least he'll kill himself.
Yeah.
You guys have some people committing suicide in your jails, right?
Yeah.
So I can see the only thing I can find was on X, and it's 20,000 leaked Democratic National Committee emails just got deleted from WikiLeaks, but there's a retweet or a re-X. What do they call it?
They're called, they're called X's now.
Yeah, there's an X from homemadekim.com.
Sick.
Who has said WikiLeaks deleted the DNC files, but don't worry because the Pirate Bay still has them and they're still available on the Pirate Bay. But that did happen apparently because Kim.com just said it.
There you go.
Okay.
I don't know if everyone can hear that. We might be able to pick it up off one of the cameras.
Yeah.
But wowzers.
Yeah.
I'll bring that up for you.
That's fucked up.
Well, they'll be around. People will be looking through them for whatever they can
and
find.
then they'll get fucking
we'll do Pizzagate again.
They'll
It'll be fun.
they'll get delivered coffees in their car. Like,
yeah.
that's just what I'm calling it. Just that time you have a good coffee in the morning and you're like, come on. Yeah. You know how that happens, eh? Twice.
Yeah.
Because of the coffee. Coffee in cars. It's got to be what takes people out.
Yeah.
Can't be them. It can't be them. We live in a beautiful world filled with rubber-faced agents.
Rubber-faced agents and tunnels, Helmers.
Are we kicking over?
Well, we could. You got anything else you want to discuss before tunnel talk?
No, I think we can go to tunnels, bro. If I think about it, I'll interrupt you in the next segment.
All right, let's do it.
Have a break?
Yes.
In the beginning, some believed they would have a better chance on the surface. Or maybe they did for a while. Ain't nobody to ask. Ain't a single soul ever come back after going skyward. For some of us, the tunnels are all we've ever known. Tunnel talk.
Well, there we go. Little.
Live.
Two. Is it quieter than before, or is that my imagination?
That's your imagination.
All right. It's tunnel talk, everybody.
I hope everyone can tell how fake that was. We're not primed.
I'm happy, bro. I'm keen for tunnel talk.
Let's go. Let's go.
Well, the Euro Africa tunnel. We
Yes.
talked about a little bit last week. So it's supposed to go from Spain to Morocco across the Gibraltar Strait. There's a feasibility study underway now. The distance is doable, but the depth is challenging because it's about 500 meters below sea level.
Yeah.
That's a lot deeper than the current deepest one. The length is manageable. I think 26 miles.
This is proposed, eh?
It's proposed. They're doing a feasibility study now. The reason they want it is there's a FIFA World Soccer tournament in 2030, and it's happening in Spain, Portugal, and Morocco. So they're hoping that they can have a sick tunnel from Europe to Africa ready by 2030.
Before you crack on, I forgot something.
What's up?
Did you hear about how France is going to spend heaps of money cleaning up the river? So the French people, and because of the Olympics, and the French people have responded with, hey, we should all shit in the river.
Oh.
And apparently the president of France and someone else, the head of the Olympic thing, were like, we're going to swim in the river after we've done it to show everyone just how awesome and clean it is.
They're going to swim in the river after they've pooped in it?
No. They said that first. It was like, we're going to spend all this money and just to prove it's awesome, we're going to swim in it before it happens. And the French people were like,
No,
we shall shit in the river. I'm like, yeah, all en masse, and we shall ruin the river for everybody. Fuck the Olympics.
Yeah, I think fuck the Olympics as well.
Yeah, but it's a real hard case to think like, I don't know. Like I've had dickheads come to my house before, and I never thought I should burn the fucking thing down. Like, it's a river.
They
gnarly idea.
They'll impose things on cities that are prospective hosts. Like you have to give us our own lane of traffic that's just for the Olympics.
France's problem.
Can we just cone off some of the ones that we have? No, you have to build a new one. You guys have 8 years to do it. Build us a new fucking road.
The people's problem is apparently they've never once talked about cleaning up this river, and they've just come out with they're going to do it for the Olympics.
Yeah, bro. Yeah. So like in Rio, suddenly there's not a homeless problem around the Olympic Village at least. Yeah. No, the cameras don't.
What about when was it Qatar was getting ready for the soccer World Cup?
Yeah.
The soccer Olympics. Yeah, soccer World Cup.
There was the soccer Olympics, bro.
Yeah.
Was that the one where they had a lot of slurs?
I don't know, bro. If they die while working, they go to Hell Valor.
Was it them who were like confiscating people's passports and like a bunch of people died building the stadium?
Yeah, that's exactly the one.
Brutal.
Sorry. Yeah, it's just the France pooping in the river thing was pretty funny. No, we shall poop in the river.
That is pretty funny, and it actually dovetails nicely into another thing I wanted to talk about. The channel.
It's a channel?
The Channel Tunnel, bro.
What's this for?
It's the tunnel that links the UK and France.
Oh, Le Channel.
The tunnel.
I don't know why I keep doing the accent, I'm sorry.
If you can look at stills on the video feed, bro, get the Wikipedia up for this. It's the Channel Tunnel. Bro, this was proposed in 1802. That's insane. Nobody successfully tunneled under a body of water, like a significant body of water, until like 1865. 1802 they proposed a tunnel to France from the UK.
That's sick.
Yeah, it's big dreams, bro.
That's big dick energy.
But hard out. I bet we could do it. Now, what he planned was a two-tiered tunnel, one tunnel on top of another. Mm-hmm. The top one takes all the people by horse and carriage. It's lit by oil lamps. The bottom tunnel deals with all the water ingress and like deals with all that. There's a central island that they like a manufactured island in the middle that they use to change horses.
What?
Yeah, bro. So this is 1802. This is ludicrous in 1802. But but that's what they proposed. Now, the next significant time that this was proposed was in 1852, and it was proposed to Napoleon.
What?
It was suggested to Napoleon
That
to
long
build
ago?
a tunnel. To build a tunnel across the
A tunnel.
a tunnel across the channel.
What the fuck?
Keeping in mind, the first significant one again was across the Thames, which we might cover in the future,
But,
and that didn't
like-
happen until like 1860s.
So when did the actual one happen?
It didn't open until the 90s, the 1990s. So this guy, like almost 200 years before it was actually done.
Oh, wait a minute though. When you say this guy was like, "Hey, we should do this,"
Yeah,
what level of "Hey, we should do this" was it?
like schematics, proposals, budgets. Everything.
Just some mad Frenchman.
Yes.
And it was
that particular one was might have been British, and then later French guy proposed something similar to Napoleon. It's chalk marl there, the stuff that like the cliffs of Dover.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
that,
yeah.
and it's good fucking tunneling.
Yeah.
Good tunneling. Now the way that they know that is who's this guy?
Oh, it's got to be like Donald Penis.
It's not Donald Beans. God damn it.
Oh, Pinoir. Sorry, is it Donald Pinoir?
We've got it's in here somewhere.
It's Clyde Balls.
This guy, I think, is Brunel. He made
Where are you? What year? Oh,
Mark
yeah.
Brunel made
Henry
the
Mark
first,
Brunel made a
made
survey.
the first tunneling machine, bro. And it was basically just a shield, and all the excavation was still done by hand. This is all to do with the Thames Tunnel, which again we might cover in the future. And it was the first
Using a
mechanized
box
one
corer?
in the 1860s. Yeah, that's the box corer. That's what took the samples. So the same guy who invented the
producer
shield
got the fire.
also invented the box corer. So you drop that off a ship, and you can see what kind of substrate is, like what kind of rock is at the bottom.
Crazy.
Yeah, bro, pretty sweet.
Okay,
it's the
go
same
back.
guy who invented both things.
Yeah.
So they put forward a.
No. Let's not deep dive on the Brunel guy. There we go. Stay there. He proved the floor was composed of chalk. Yeah, sweet. Keep going. Where are you?
The first mechanical excavation machine was built by Major Frederick Beaumont and Captain Thomas English. The duo used their machine for the first attempt at a channel tunnel in 1882. Churchill argued for this tunnel. He argued for it in the 20s.
There we go.
There was a 1907 silent film also that we caught a little bit of earlier, which showed like early special effects like
We're
cardboard
looking at
cutouts and like messing with time and cuts and stuff.
That one's working.
Yeah. I don't know if that'll show on the thing, but whatever.
We can.
That's all good. I mean, it's got to be common license by now. It's 117
Yeah, that's
years
why
old.
I was thinking.
Um,
What a dream, though.
Okay, so there's a proposal put forward. So this is before anybody had built anything that they're making this movie.
They're having to make special effects to make their idea into a movie,
Yeah.
let alone do it.
Yeah.
That's insanely cool.
Yeah. It's an interesting set that they've got. Okay, there's a proposal put forward in 1929, which includes a plan to have a sump at either end, so that either nation could flood the whole tunnel at will. So this supposedly eliminates the security concern of like, hey, we've been fighting for a long time. I know we had each other's back in World War One,
but shit could kick
still.
we should have mutually assured destruction.
Well, at least if you think they're coming for you, either one of you can flood the tunnels.
Yeah.
So that was proposed. So they still didn't end up doing it. In World War II, they estimated that the Nazis would be able to tunnel through using slave labor in as little as 18 months.
Those crafty Nazis.
Well, it's not even the Nazis. They're doing it the way the Egyptians did it.
Yeah.
Have the Jews do it.
Blame them.
There's
This is terrible.
okay, so they start construction on this, I think in the 80s. It's the
Yeah.
most expensive infrastructure project ever conceived when it's proposed. It might be 85 when it's proposed, 1985. So this is like 180 years after the first guy was like, I bet we could do it. Just need the manpower and a good attitude.
Hearty breakfast, and we'll get this done by sundown.
Yeah. So the British and the French, the British get up a cohort of banks and engineering company. They get the brunch.
The brunch get up to some stuff.
Yeah, they each assemble a team of banks and construction companies. They finance and start digging tunnels with I think 11 tunnel boring machines. They go from either side. When they meet in the middle in 1990, the Englishman Graham Fagg and the Frenchman Philippe Cosette break through the service tunnel with the media watching.
Did it match up exactly?
Their margin of error was 362 millimeters.
Not bad.
Pretty good. Not bad considering it's different countries with whole different approaches and historic enemies and stuff. And what happened was they punched through, and the British guys passed through a Paddington bear.
That's awesome. Did they really do that?
Yeah, bro.
That's not something stupid you're making up.
No, that's real. There's video of that.
Did the French pass back like a smoker and a wine?
Yeah, I assume that they did. They exchanged flags and all that kind of stuff.
They're so cool.
Yeah, how much tunnel talk do you want to do? What's our time? Because I've got the
producer guy.
Tunnel boring machines
1 hour?
themselves have a interesting history, but we could go over it another time.
Well, we've hit our mark. Yeah, I reckon we stop and just
get the hell out of here.
Have some funs.
Yeah, man. Let's do it. Well, this was fun
Friday,
too.
Happy Matariki.
Yeah, bro.
Whenever the fuck you watch it, we don't care.
Happy you're alive thing.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Cheers.
bro.
Thank you. That's pretty awesome.
Cheers, brother.
Aha! 3!
I don't want to hear the segments prior. I just want to hear the tunneling part. In my heart I have but one desire, an underground tube, the dank and the